Okay, microphone's on. We're recording. Alright. Oh, good morning. It's Sunday, July 22nd, I think. Actually, here. Anyway, sorry, I just, brain damage. Anyway, I just wanted to update and talk about a couple things. Got the opportunity to be able to upload a full-length video, so I'm going to take advantage of that and make you suffer through 20 minutes of me. I'll be cooking breakfast at the same time, so apologize for that. Anyway, a couple of things briefly. First of all, Thursday night, went camping with my friend. And I'm up here where I used to live, and a little bit of history is that I've lost 4 of my 6 or 7 dogs up here, the last 2 with the same veterinarian in Colfax. I had to put down Angel in 2008 or 2009 from systemic cancer, and Gray in last December, actually, when I was visiting, from ALL. And anyway, Thursday night, Max, my dog, Malamute, who's a medically necessary companion animal, started having symptoms that to me seemed to mirror gastric torsion, and he may well have had gastric torsion, but more likely it was heat exhaustion. But I thought I was going to lose him. I mean, it was so bad that I wrote a advance directive instructing my friend to be in charge of my health care and assets. And I'm glad nothing happened, but I had to call 911 at one point because we were in a park that was behind a locked gate, and I was having a major panic attack. I thought I was having a heart attack. I mean, that's the worst panic attack I've had in a long time. I mean, thought of losing my other dog in this area. This area is where I'm at is not been kind to me. North Idaho, Eastern Washington. This is where I got brain damaged. This is where I had been continuously denied medical care, treated like crap. There's nothing as vicious as Humboldt, but it's just not a fun place. But the funny thing is that I used to get very nervous when I was around here, and now I'm more comfortable here than in California. It's almost like a big fucking deal, I can deal with those pussy ass fucking cops and the bullshit they try to pull. That's not what I'm saying. That's just, kind of a comparison of how it feels. I mean, they're murderers. They're murderers in Humboldt County. Okay, I'm sue me, Humboldt. I'm sorry, but you're murderers, you bastards. In fact, it was when I was up here in December that I called the sheriff's department and told them I was in fear for my life from my landlord and the potential for violence, and he laughed at me. I tried to report that my landlord had threatened me. He laughed at me and told me to move. I'm a disabled, vulnerable person, basically helpless. I've got a violent landlord out in the middle of nowhere where there's no law enforcement, no power, no phone, and the fucking sheriffs. The Sergeant Fitter, I think his name was, of Humboldt County Sheriff, tells me to fucking move. How fucking heartless is that? I mean, these are the kind of things. There's nothing you can do about it. Law enforcement being corrupt, there's nothing you can do about it. You can try and write to the FBI, but if they don't like you, they don't like your attitude, they don't like your name, they don't like your face, they don't like the 3rd word in the 5th sentence on the 7th paragraph that you write, they'll fuck you. This nation isn't just. We don't treat each other fairly. We're not honest with each other. We're not kind to each other. We don't give a fuck about each other. We'd slit our fucking neighbor's throat if he had $1 million and we knew we could get away with it, and you damn well know it. Every one of you know that. No, not every one of you is like that, but that is generally how this country is. And we do it all for that fucking green stuff. Anyway, I'm sorry that this isn't supposed to be a tirade, and it's not going to be. I'm just showing you what that does to me. And please remember that the reason people were shot in Colorado is because of the same reasons why I'm put through the stuff I'm put through. It's all the same thing. I'll probably, well, if I don't get out safe, I'll die. I'm not going to take anybody with me. I'll just die. At least I've got these videos to show I tried to tell you, to help you. But anyway, I have so much hope. I got a surprise yesterday. My friend, who knows me probably better than most people, told me he wasn't worried for me going sailing. It's a big confidence booster, and really helpful to me, because it means that, pardon me, I'm still talking on it. It means that someone has confidence, or someone recognizes that in my mind, he recognizes that my issues are society, basically. That once I get away from you, once I get away from this country, once I get away from this stress and all this crap, and I have to truly and utterly depend on only myself, that I'll pull through. And I think that's good to hear. I know it's good to hear, but I think it really kind of helps drive the point home to me that I can do this. I am worried about the fact that people are going to see that I can sail myself across the Arctic Sea to Sweden and survive and do it, and you're going to just assume, oh, well, you can do anything, you can live on your own. Well, I'm sorry, sailing solo through the Arctic Sea is a hell of a lot easier than being disabled in America. I cannot handle... Okay, here's what's going on. Okay, my landlord fucked me hard, stole my deposit, defrauded me, tried to force me to do work on the property without paying me. He did do that and didn't pay me. Discriminated against me, told me I had to move because I was disabled, threatened me with physical violence, all this crap, and he's getting away with it scot clean. I can't do anything about that. That's baggage over my head that I can't get out of. Can't get rid of, besides the fact that it's financially affecting me. I've been discriminated against by the housing authority. I can't get housing. I cannot live. I'm homeless. Even though I'm on Section 8. Section 8 provides benefits for disabled people and other people who can't afford housing on their own. I cannot afford housing on my own. And I can't get HUD because they're discriminating against me, and the people that handle discrimination complaints are discriminated against me. I can't get health care. I can't afford it. I don't have health insurance except Medicare. Medicaid in California is doled out by a greedy, selfish, sadistic fucking state that says that I get $16.39 a month, and I have to pay all of that for my own health care before they'll cover a penny. I can't handle all these affairs. I make little stupid mistakes that are forgivable in a polite and respectful and honest and rational, logical society, but those mistakes could cost me my life. I let the speed limit, let the speed drift too high or too low, or forget to signal, or something stupid that I'm better than most people at driving, but I make one little mistake and it can't be forgiven. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't care that you're brain damaged, you shouldn't be driving. And that's the attitude in this country, and law enforcement could kill me just at the drop of a hat because I forget to take my gun out of my door, or and while I'm trying to protect myself from law enforcement that not only won't protect me, that is probably protecting the people that are threatening me. I can't handle all of that. I can't handle being my own lawyer. I can't handle living in a country that won't take care of someone that can't take care of themselves without just exploiting that person for everything they have. You know, I have so much to give, so much positive to contribute, and all you want's my fucking money. God, you know what? I played Powerball last night. If I won, you know what I would do? I would give half of it to my friend. I would put half of it aside in a account somewhere that I could have access to it. And I would take the rest in a pile, show you what it is after I've left the country, because this is illegal. This is illegal, what I'm about to describe you. This is what I'd like to do. I'm not saying I will do it. This is not conspiracy. I'm saying that I would like to, if I won this lottery, take most of the fucking money and burn it in front of you on camera to show you how meaningless that shit is to me and how meaningless it should be to you. It's pathetic. More important than my life and my knowledge and your life and your knowledge and anything you could possibly contribute. Meaningless because of money. You know. And that's something I want to address too. I'm really giving serious thought to stepping up to the plate leadership-wise. And I'm going to try some exercises in being the parent figure, the confident person that I have the ability to be if it weren't for all this brain shit. And it's really difficult for me to do this, to try and do this, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and put up a couple. Ow, sorry. Kidney hurts. Put up a couple posts that demonstrate this, but I think, I don't know, but I think that if I were, let's go for this guy, fuck it. I have this much confidence. I just don't know if the abilities are there to back it up. But if you gave me 4 years as President of the United States, if I had Congress on my side, if I had your backing to get Congress on my side, which would be by voting everyone out but independents. You give me independents in every state. You give me a majority of independents in Congress. And give me the White House. I could turn this country around, make it the greatest country in history in 4 years. I promise you. How I would do that? First of all, change the laws. Get rid of the outside influence. Ban advertising that's persuasive in nature because it's propaganda, it's psychology. Look up the, anyway, it's psychology. Research it yourself. Everything I tell you here is fact. Just go research it yourself. You will find this out. Get rid of advertising as propaganda. Put in its place informative advertising only. Start dismantling corporations. Put the assets in the hands of the people. I'm not saying communism like you think it's bad. It's not. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we retain our free market. We have a democratic economy. A democratic free market. There has never been such thing described, but it has existed. It is what a true free market is. We maintain a true free market. You get rid of the stock market. You get rid of public stocks and all that stuff. You deprivatize, nationalize, they call it. But you put all the assets, the resources that are what society needs to function as society, put it in the hands of society. Give us all control. And that way, you know, cell phone towers, for example, would all be owned by everyone. And you wouldn't have to pay $70, $90, $100 and something a month. How would you like free cell phone service? Free iPhone? You know, all that stuff, free. I can do that. We can do that as a nation. We can all decide that everybody deserves one. Instead of saying, oh, I don't like that person. He doesn't deserve an iPhone. We'll have a society where we can decide who gets what and who doesn't. No, let's give everybody opportunity. Everybody out there could be potentially the next President of the United States, potentially the next Eisenhower, or Einstein, potentially the person to discover the cure for cancer or AIDS or whatever ails you, you know. Everyone could be that person. Give them the opportunity. Let's all give ourselves the opportunity. And let's work together as a nation. Let's dump oil. I could get us rid of oil. My friend is working on a fusor, free energy. We can develop that. Let's do it. How would you like free energy? How would you like free fuel for your car? I can deliver that, and I do mean that. And I'm not talking freebies. I'm talking things that society needs to function. There's no need to pay for it. We create two economies. We create the economy of resources, and we create a free market economy so we can trade ideas and trinkets and collections and collectibles and things like that. We put psychologists, psychology, education is psychology. Anything that alters the mind, that's education included, is psychology. I'll get on the APA's case, and I'll make sure that they are being ethical and worrying about society and the individual instead of capitalism. But we do that, and I've only got 4 minutes left. But we do that. We put psychologists in college education. We get everybody educated, free education for life. Anything you want to learn is free. We provide it to each other. And don't ask about where the money comes from to do this. There's no money. It comes from you. We each contribute. And by the end of 4 years, you won't be working 40, 45, 50 hours a week. You're working 10, 20, But to do this, we're going to have to buckle down first. We're going to have to realize that where our priorities are. We have to get together as a nation to decide this is where we want to go. And I think I can get to the point where I can lead us. I can inspire us. I don't know. I want to try. Anyway, like I said, it's just, I don't know. I'm considering it. But in the meantime, I'll do what I can. I'll inform where I can. I'll advise where I can. I'll help where I can. I'll keep putting up these diaries so I can deal with the crap that comes my way. And hopefully you see that once I'm out at sea, once I'm free of all these undue, unjust burdens, that I'm fully capable. Anyway. Well, breakfast is just about ready, and anyway, going camping for 4 days with some friends. The only friends I have, basically. I'm having a lot of gut pain, colon stuff. And that's very stress related, by the way. The more stressed I am, the more swollen my colon is. That's why I almost died in jail. Anyway, well, it's been good to talk about this kind of thing. So anyway, we'll get there. I have a lot of hope. I really want to see a lot of good changes. I mean, there's so much potential. I know we could do this. I know we could do this as a nation, as a society even. We just have to wake up and realize that treating each other equally and fairly is the only way to do it. We don't need to pretend we're better than someone else. In the effort, this is the crazy thing, and this is fact. The effort to be better than someone else makes us worse than we could be, because we expend vast resources, stratifying society, making it so that there are those that serve us and those we serve, and that's just wrong. We gotta all work together. Look at wolf packs. Look at wolf packs. They work together for the benefit of each other. That's what a society is. We're out there killing them because we're jealous, or we're immature children or whatever. And they're out there. They taught us how to be a family. They taught us how to be a society, how to be social creatures, how to survive by working together. And what are we doing? We're not only ignoring their lesson, forgetting it after these thousands of years, but we're shooting them. We're killing them. We're slaughtering them. They have so much to teach us and so much to give us. Just look to them, Look to a wolf pack. Look to the wolf family, and how kindness and caring helps. Go watch some specials on wolves. National Geographic special when they were introduced to Yellowstone.